Hello, my YouTube family. How is everyone? I hope everyone's doing fantastic. It is Saturday afternoon. Have no idea what time it is, but it is Saturday afternoon. And went shopping this morning. Me and my mom and my daughter went shopping. Went to the Goodwill. I found me some dresses. I love dresses, y'all. I love to wear dresses. So I might not all the time wear makeup, but I love to dress up and wear pretty clothes. So I found me some pretty dresses. And I found a shirt, kind of, you know, more of a winter shirt. I found that. Yeah, just had a really great morning with my mom and my daughter. So today we are working on our Winter's Kiss quilt, which is this. So we have should have now assembled all the pieces to make up this block. So now we're ready to start putting the block together. And I'm going to start with the center and these two sides right here. That's how I'm going to start. So I have most of one side already done. So your center is a 4.5 inch square, and then you're going to take these two that we sewed together, and you're going to put the dark matte, or whichever color you chose, to butt up to your center. So I did one side, so now I need to add on to the other side. Does that make sense? Hope that makes sense. I do. I hope that makes sense. And I probably won't bore y'all with recording every single solitary bit of me sewing this down. Whoop, and I almost boo-booed. Make sure that your dark, or whatever color that you chose, is touching your center square. You're going to put right sides together, so 1/4 inch. I am using a Juki sewing machine. This is a Juki TL2000QI. Nina over there has been relinquished from doing her Pajagi curtains. I kind of put that project aside. I'm going to tell y'all guys, yeah, I just don't want to talk about it. I wish I would have done it as like, just done it, sewed it together as squares and put a lining on the back of it and just done it that way. Now it's kind of, do I unpick it all and put it together the way I want to put it together now, or do I just eventually finish it like it is? And I'm probably just eventually finish it like it is. I just put it aside for a little bit. I'm like, it's very fiddly. There's the word. That's the word I'm looking for. Fiddly. It's very, very fiddly. And I don't want to do fiddly. I don't. So I have put it aside for the present moment so that we can do some other projects, or I can do some other projects. I have a couple of quilts that need to be, they're smallish, that need to be quilted. So I'm thinking about taking y'all along on the journey as I do some quilting on my Nainer. Nainer don't mind. So I just finished. It's not late enough to eat dinner yet, but I went ahead and got it cooked and it's sitting in the oven. Probably really need to take it out of the oven. All right, so now let me show you what you should have when I find, yeah, this one. Let me trim this one off. So your center should now be flanked by two of those. You should have a center that looks just like that, okay? And I'm just gonna lay that over here to the side. And I'm going to finish stitching these. This is going to be such a pretty quilt. And I think, even though I'm calling this a winter quilt, I think it could stay on my bed year round. And it probably will. It probably will. Oh, this one will be going to Miss D to quilt. when I get it finished. She will be quilting this one for me because it's going to be way too big for me to want to do myself. I don't think I'm up for this one at all. And I will put Dee's, if you're looking for a long arm quilter, I will put her contact information in the description box below. Give her a shout. She's fantastic. She's fabulous. There we go. I don't know what project we'll do next. I have some kits that I really need to make. Oh, I am working on a hand-stitched quilt. Roxy's To Be Loved Treasures by Corinne is doing this. The Just Get It Done quilt is what she's called it, and it's completely hand-stitched, and I am doing that project. You know, I'm following along with her channel. I'm not part of it, but I'm following along with her. And I was trying to figure out if I could do it on the machine, and I did come out here because I know I had mentioned that in one of my other videos, and I came out here and I did bring a block out here to stitch on my machine, and I didn't much care for the way that we're putting that particular quilt together. The hand stitching, that's what it needs. The hand stitching just really accentuates and really brings that project together. So it's not something I don't think that I would do on the machine. I know I'm going to be taking some time in these next few weeks to work on the Quilt As You Go quilt. I know that project is something that I'm only working on when I want to, you know, but I think it's time to get quite a few blocks done, work through this big mountain of scrap strips that I have, and let's move on with that, and then I can I know how I'm going to put it together, and then we can put that one together if I have enough. I know exactly how I'm going to put it together. If all of it comes to fruition as it's supposed to. If all of the stars line up. So the greenhouse we are so close to being finished to the greenhouse. I can almost taste it. I can almost taste it. We're waiting on some rubber grommets to come in. Amazon said they'd be delivered today. I get a message and say, oh, they're not going to be delivered till tomorrow at around, sometime between something and 10 p.m. So we're probably done working on the greenhouse this weekend, and I can get a lot of sewing done. Yeah, I haven't been in here in the sewing room a lot these past few weeks because we have really been hitting that hard to get it done before first frost, because we are now fixing to enter into October, and that has to be done by the end of October, just in case we get a frost. Like, as I've mentioned previously, in Arkansas, our first frost is generally around October the 25th. So I have a lot of plants that are too big to come in the house, that need a place to go live for the winter. I've got to get my heater. So I think the greenhouse is going to be such an amazing thing to have, especially to grow some vegetables in during the winter. I think it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. Chickens are doing fabulous. The girls are doing wonderful. They're going through molt right now. They're molting, so I'm not getting as many eggs as I was getting. So we're down to about half, which I said they're going through molt, and it's that time of year. It is. Some of them's looking pretty raggy because they are. They're so spoiled rotten. Okay guys, I'm going to finish sewing these together. Then I'm going to take them to the ironing board where Grayson is piled up. I don't know, can y'all see the ironing board? Can you see the ironing board over there? Yeah, Grayson's piled up there, sound asleep. That's what that big black lump is. He is such a helpful little feller. Grayson is the cat. And, yeah. I hope everyone that was in the path of that hurricane is okay. If you thought, I just send out thoughts and prayers to everyone that if you were in the path of that monster, that you are safe and sound, your family is safe, if you had family that lived there, and that everyone's doing okay. Because she was a ferocious storm. We got a lot of beneficial rain off of her yesterday, but just worried about those that was in the path of the storm. All right, guys. I know that I said I was going to let y'all go for a minute, and I will. Now go check and make sure my stuff in the oven's not burning. I'll be right back. Okay, those are all together and pressed, and I have them sitting up under a pressing board. Okay, so let me see if I can get these to stay up here. I may have to put a pin in it. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do is to assemble these rows. And they're identical, so when you do one, you can do the other. I don't pay really any attention to how I put it together because I don't think I do. I don't think I do. But this is the next step, is to assemble these two rows, or two top rows. And they're really simple to do. Not bad, whoops, not bad at all. So you're going to take one of these that we made, and you want this corner pointing up towards the center of your block. So I'm going to turn mine, this is right way for me, this is center, towards the center of the block, and then you're going to want your dark to face up too, just like that. Okay, making sure it's right, because trust me, I have sewn them together wrong. Yep, looks good. Let's get it started. Okay. Yep, perfect. Let me just trim that off right quick. Okay, let me go ahead and do another one so we can do the other side. Again, you want this facing towards the center of your block. You want your dark up at the top. Just like that. I'm going to chain piece all of mine just like I did the other one. So now you should have a unit, should have that. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take another one of these, and it is going to face up to the top as well. This little corner up to the top. Attach it to the other side. And I may have one of these right here already put together so I can show you what it looks like. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay, so now it should look like this. You should have two of these. One, two of those, and one of those. And to assemble the block, you take one of these. You take one of these units and place it on top of your center block unit, right sides together. I figure y'all don't have to see me sew all these together. Y'all can, you're smart, you're quilters. We can do math and everything. We can do maths. I'm mathematically challenged. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. And we line it all up, just like that. Get everything all lined up. Make sure everything stays lined up. You can pin if you want to. I'm being lazy right here at this present moment. I'm not pinning, and I'm probably going to regret it. We'll see what it looks like. Pull these off. Okay, so now you should have that, and then you're going to take your other unit that looks like this, attach it, like I said, you can pin. Be more than welcome to pin. I'm being lazy and I'm not pinning, and like I said, I'm probably going to regret not pinning because it's probably, I'm usually a pinner. Well, I say that. It depends. If I'm being lazy, like I am right now. My glasses, there we go, are slipping down my nose. This new pair of glasses, I don't like these glasses, y'all. These have been the most horrible pair of glasses I think I've ever gotten. The prescription was wrong in them, so I went back and they did adjust the prescription, but they're not comfortable. I don't care for these glasses. Okay, and then we have a unit. Now we have our block. It looks just like this, and when it's all pressed, it looks very pretty, just like that. All right, so that is really simple, really easy to put together. It's a really simple quilt, and actually they turned out really good. They're not that bad. Not bad for not pinning. I'm gonna lay that over to the side, and I'll take it over and press it here in a few minutes. So I'm just going to carry on, hopefully sewing these right together correctly. And we want that to go up like that towards the center. So that's my goal, is to hopefully sew these together towards the center. I have to have these little mantras to help me keep it, like Jenny does at Missouri Star, to help me keep it straight, because I will totally mess this up. It sounds like Jimmy's down there working on the greenhouse, and I don't know what he could possibly be doing. I got a big clump of sand I got to get up. I think I'm done with the sand. So I have all of that I've got to get up. I said, I don't know what he could possibly be doing. He's supposed to be watching the ball game. The Piggers are playing, and he is a Razorback diehard fan. It doesn't matter whether they win, lose, or what. I mean, he is a Pigger fan. Sorry, guys, if you're a Razorback fan, sorry. I call them the Piggers. Sorry. Please don't take offense. But it does sound like he's working on it. I'll have to go see what he's up to. Okay, guys, I hope that you can now construct your block. And our next block, block 2 or block B, block A, block B. Block B is really simple. It's a 9-patch, very, very beginner friendly. And I will meet you guys back here next week when it's time to when we start putting that block together. I said I'm not going to get this done in the month of September. There's just no way. There's just no way. I have too many other things going on. I do work full time. So like last week, I didn't come. Yeah, did I come out here and cut on the sewing machine? I think I did. That's how I got these. So many of the middle done. Yes. No. I don't remember. I know remember if I even came out here or not during the week last week. All right, so I want to take a moment and wish each and every one of you a wonderful, wonderful week ahead. I hope that you have a wonderful week and that endless opportunities and endless possibilities present themselves to you, and that you take a few moments to be kind, to give some gratitude for the things that we have. Find 3 things each day to be grateful for. Try to find 3 different things. Sometimes we have to search really hard. But try to find 3 different things that you're grateful for each day. Spread love. Spread that love. Spread love and kindness wherever you go. And I will meet you guys back here in the sewing room next Sunday as we continue our quilt along. And I love each and every one of you. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week ahead. Bye for now.